Hi, I'm Dr. Lara, and welcome to another week of Channeled Angel Messages. Before I get started, I just want to say thank you so much to all the people that are donating to my channel. You're really helping me be able to do more videos for you, and I just want to give a special shout out to Lynn and Melody, who have just been my cheerleaders and great supporters. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's sit back and relax and see if anything resonates for you this week. Okay, they're showing me so like I see one circle and then it's kind of shooting off and there's other circles. Oh, okay, and then they're showing me a tree. So this is like a family tree. So what they're showing me is there's a lot of feels like there's a lot of turmoil going on with the family constellations. Like there's still a lot of rift. There's people are feeling torn apart. People haven't talked to each other in years. There's like different perceptions. Like some people are awake and they're upset that other people aren't awake, and then the people that aren't awake or upset because they think that the other people are like weird. And especially within, not just like within the United States, with what has transpired this week or this last week, there's a lot of division still. And it feels like it feels heavy. It feels like people are upset about what's happening, but they're also feeling very sad about their family ties and what is happening. So, and they're showing me like crumbling. So it feels like there's a lot of relationships that are crumbling. But what they want you to understand is that some of the relationships that were built, they weren't really built on good foundation. Yes, there's the love there, but there's a lot of it feels like there's a lot of underlining issues. And what's happening is that the reason why these families are kind of being seemed like they're being torn apart is because everybody's going through their own stuff. There is like so much energy coming into the planet now, and this light that's coming in, it's like burning through all of the lower density perceptions that we have of ourselves. And I don't know if you've heard the term ego death. Like there's a lot of ego deaths going on where we are very much invested in who we are and how we show up and what we believe in, and that's all ego. And it is being challenged every single day. And for a lot of people, it's really, really hard to look at something different, because when we have been growing up to believe in certain things and it's being told to us that no, that's not true, that's a very difficult cognitive thing to understand. And they call it cognitive dissonance. And there's a lot of people that see it but aren't really ready to admit it yet. So there's grasping and there's holding on and wanting to stay within their constructs. Okay, and then the other side is the people that have gone through the spiritual awakening, that can see through the veil very clearly, and have gone through their spiritual awakening, gone through their ego deaths, have let go of the perception of the lies and the illusions. Okay, so what they're asking for these people that have woken up is to have some compassion for the other people that aren't quite there yet, because you were there too. Okay, and what these people need now, they don't need anger, they don't need criticism, they don't need people shaking their head, or shaking them like, why don't you get it? They don't need that. What they need is love and compassion. And when you think about it, the people that are awake, if they're upset with these other people, ask yourself, why are you upset with them? Are you scared for them? Are you scared for the future of the planet if they don't wake up. Like, what is that where's that coming from? Because when you come from a place of love and you come from a place of compassion, you are able to allow things to be like they are, okay, without trying to change it, because you trust the process of life and you allow each person to go through what they need to go through without the judgment and the criticism. Because the more you judge and criticize them, like that brings resistance. So what are they going to do? They're going to resist back. Okay, but when you allow a person to go through their challenges and to feel what it is they're feeling, they are going to reach it that much faster. Because what happens when we go in and we tell these people that they're wrong or they should wake up, there's anger there, and it's displaced anger. So they get mad at you. So then now they're mad at you and they're blaming you, but they don't have to take responsibility for how they're really feeling. So actually, when you're trying to wake them up or trying to get them to change, you're actually prolonging the process of their awakening. So if you just let them be, let them figure things out on their own, let them be in their own emotional turmoil and take responsibility for themselves, then they will have their breakthrough. Okay. And now they're showing me like a rainbow. Like there's going to be a lot, so much transformation happening on this planet. And we're all kind of doing it individually. And what happens when we all have this transformation, our energy moves out and it connects with other people's energy. And then it becomes like the masses. Okay. So that's what's happening. We're all doing our own thing, but we are going to come together creating transformation. And it's not like we are doing it. The transformation is happening right now. Okay, whether you want to see it or not, we have been actually in transformation for many, many decades, but now it's very intensified, and it's like we're going through the fire now. But they're just saying, just take a breath. Don't worry so much about other people. What can you focus on within you? How can you make your life better? How can you spread sunshine? How can you spread love? How can you spread light? And it's not through criticism and blame. Okay. So now I'm seeing like a waterfall, and I'm seeing rainfall, and I'm seeing oceans, and so this is like a cleansing or a purification. It feels like on a bigger scale, but on a smaller scale too. Like on a bigger scale, it feels like we're going to be having a lot of water, either with the oceans or with rainfall, or maybe like when the snow melts. So, and they're just telling me that's a cleansing. It's nothing to be afraid of. But also for ourselves personally, water is a really great way to cleanse our energy. Okay. And right now, if you have to be out and about, just even driving or in the stores or working, when you come home, take a shower and just imagine all of this energy just like washing over you, just the water washing over you, just taking all that energy down the drain and cleansing your body, but also cleansing your energetic field as well. And really look at the water that you're drinking, the quality of water that you're drinking. There's a lot of heavy metals and toxins in like tap water. There's fluoride in that water, which you really don't want to be drinking, even though we are told that it's good for us. And just think about the type of water you're drinking. Like, are you drinking it from plastic bottles? Like, this is really, really important, because it's going to help cleanse the energy. Oh, okay, this is why. Because we're headed into some major light transforming times. Okay, and our body temperature is going to be rising a bit. So maybe if you're sleeping and your body feels really, really hot, but you shouldn't be having hot flashes, that is because there's a lot of burning that is happening within our energetic system, and the water will help cool that down, will help restore our nervous system so it's not so raw. Okay, glad I could figure that one out. Okay, let's see what else we have. So it feels like some people are still feeling really lost and confused. Oh, okay. So this is like the wave of people that just woke up. Like there's a lot of people that just woke up. There's been so much that's happened within the last 3 weeks from the beginning of the new year. And this isn't just in the United States. This is like all over the world, like everywhere. There's so much happening, and it almost feels like we're not able to kind of like take a breath and process what's happening. But they're just saying that if you feel scared, if you feel lost, just take a deep breath and be gentle with yourself. Okay, and they're showing me rabbit holes. So there's a lot of conspiracy theory stuff. There's a lot of information out there, and really pay attention to what you're bringing into your consciousness. And instead of believing everything that you read, sit with it. You know, it's like, does that feel right to me? Does this feel good in my body? And some things you could be just shaking your head like there's no way that's true. And if you like shut things down right away, take a second look at those because those are the things that cause the cognitive dissonance. But just understand that there's so much that's coming to light right now. There's so much that's going to be coming to the surface. All of the illusions that we've been under, the lies that we have been told. Like there's going to be proof that's coming up behind these theories. So just be gentle with yourself, and give yourself a pat on the back for being here, because it's not easy being on this planet at this time. But they're telling me stay optimistic, even though it's chaos right now. When you get to the point of really understanding what's really happening on this planet, this huge awareness, this huge consciousness shift, this huge transformation into something greater and grander and more joyous and more loving, it is so exciting to be on this planet at this time. And this year is going to be really exciting because a lot of things that have been buried for a long time are going to be coming up to the surface, and the truth is going to be revealed. Okay, so those were the messages for this week. I hope you enjoyed them. And if you haven't already, go to my website, drlararomero.com, and you can sign up and you can get a free angelic meditation that can help you through these times, to help you remember who you truly are and give you a lot of comfort. So I hope you enjoy that. Thank you so much for being here.